All right, let's go. Hold on, I gotta put this down again for a minute, right?
Somebody mic that on.
Yeah.
That's me. You can hear me now? That was me, I think. That me? Yeah, I'm good. You hear me?
That crazy mic so strong, you don't even have to have one. When we be doing the podcast, it be a bunch of people around. We just need two of these. Pick up everybody. Crazy work.
Where you came from?
Virginia.
VA, okay.
Yeah, he came all the way from VA.
We good?
You ready?
Okay, let's do it.
They do it. Let's send the word out.
Take the shirt off.
Yeah. We live. We are back with a brand new episode of The Biggest Stream Ever. Okay? Now look, we got special guests today. We catching all type of vibes today. Whatever platform you platforming on right now, I need you to get in the chat. Drop cities, drop locations so I can put you in rotation. If you watching from the book, I need hearts. I need shares. If you go to Starway, I appreciate you. If you on the gram, I need shares. I need hearts. I need badges. I need all of that from the gram way, respectfully. If you're on YouTube, I appreciate you so much on YouTube for rocking with the brand new page. Thank you so much. We just started up a new page. We're at 750 subscribers. You are going to watch this journey, and I appreciate you so much. So if you're on the page right now, drop a like in that chat and all that good stuff there. But thank you so much for coming over to the new page. For those that don't know, Ugly Money TV is where you can still catch Trigger Alert, where you can still catch, I know you ain't say that, but The Biggest Stream Ever is over here. Now look, I have guests in the building, people you know, people you don't know. Let's get it all the way together to go. Coach is here. The coach is here. Coach, what's good with it? The biggest in the building. Coach, what's good, sir?
Man, I'm just doing what the coach does.
Respectfully.
Just coaching, you know. Follow me if y'all not following me at Coach Bleu. I spell Blue B-L-E-U with an underscore behind it. Man, look, I could talk about me all day, but we brought somebody.
Yes, we have a guest. Yes, we have a guest here, my boy Fatzo. Talk to him, brother. Let him know who you is, what you got going on. VA in the building. How you coming, fam?
Man, bro, you know what I mean? Yeah, Fatzo from Virginia, man, from Richmond. Know what I mean? Got down in Atlanta rocking with Coach. Putting in hella work.
I heard you been drop micing, interviewing, give some of the things you've been doing since you just touched the city.
I linked up with, I did Off the Charts.
Okay.
With that boy Funny. And,
yeah, Funny. What's good,
Fast
brother?
Bible, you know what I'm saying?
What's good, Fast?
I did that fresh off the plane.
Respectfully.
That's almost still had my luggage.
Yeah, that part right there. Okay.
Left there. What I did, I went to the B&B for like 2.5. Changed my clothes.
Got right.
Left back out and did Rip the Mic. Stayed up, ripped the mic. We were there for about an hour. Went to go watch the game for a little bit. Back at the B&B.
Keep going.
Then linked up with Reggie Baby.
Come on, no. Salute to Reggie Baby. Yeah, he always show us so much love and Ugly Money. Thank you, Reggie Baby. What it do, fam?
Linked up with Reggie Baby, did that. And that was about Friday. Then, you talking about Saturday, I linked back up with Festival Bible. We did a skit.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So that skit supposed to drop. All it supposed to drop like
in the next
week,
couple
like,
weeks. Yes, sir.
Everything
Yes, sir.
dropped this week. Did that. And I really got to like chill a little bit, just kind of like really be present in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like when you moving, bro, you don't really have time to be in the moment.
You be moving so hard. Yeah. That makes sense.
You know what I mean?
So something I want to go off of what you were just saying to the independent artists out there. If you notice, Fat just gave you several things that he did when he came to the city. He didn't come to the city to go to the club and stand in the VIP section with his bottles. The same money he could have did that with, he took that and invested in himself, in his craft, and moved around and worked what he got going. Tell him about yourself a little bit. You say you from VA, from Richmond. What was it like for Fatzo growing up, coming up? What was Fatzo like before Fatzo became Fatzo, if that makes sense?
Man, Fatzo didn't even want to rap. Fatzo is, I'm a beast in that kitchen.
Respectfully.
Like you know what I mean? But shout out to my older brother Hood, you know what I mean, who
Hood was good.
this was his dream, you know what I'm saying? This is what he wanted to do. This is how he wanted to move.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Of course, you know the
Situations and
circumstances.
circumstances.
Yeah, you know,
Situations and
stuff
circumstances.
And I mean, I ran here, took the ball, and I ran with, you know what I mean? So
Okay.
I even still got him to this day in my ear coaching me, you know what I mean? Like, just know how to move, how to present myself. You know, we just on my presentation.
So you know what? So you saying Hood is still a big
Yeah,
factor
absolutely.
in what you do. Give us one thing that he's put on your cap that has made you like that you keep with you. Just one piece of advice that he's giving you that you implement into what you got going on every goddamn day.
Once I start, I can't stop.
Finish what you start type shit.
Once I start, I can't stop. Like I can't stop cause I mean, it's my brother, and I mean, a lot of the stuff seemed biased, but my brother always seen something in me. You know what I mean? Maybe something that he could have possibly lacked in himself, but he sees something in me where it's just like, bro, you can go further than I could have ever went.
Type shit.
And like, you know, I just was on, like, I just listened, you know what I mean, and kept going, and then I started understanding the business, you know what I mean? But like I said, before all of this, bro, it was just a dude trying to find his way, bro, taking over the team parties, you know what I'm saying? Like taking over my high school, other high schools, being creative, you know what I mean? Creating my own lane.
So with being in Richmond, which is not doesn't have a heavily influence, Richmond specifically, VA a very big influence on the game, but Richmond specifically, what was it? What do you see as an artist that you feel like maybe okay, we need more in the city to kind of help turn the city up a little piece and get where they going with it?
Man, the cliche answer is togetherness. You know what I mean? That you know.
Okay, you ain't gotta go cliche, cuz. That give me the real nigga shit. Give me some real nigga shit. I don't gotta go cliche, bro. We good. 8 minutes, we good. So we can go how we go now.
Good.
We good.
All right, cool. The shit that need to really like happen. Now I feel better.
Get in there, bro. Yeah.
So,
My boy brought the juice say out. Respect to me. Oh, what's good? What we doing?
Let's get right.
All right, so for real, in my city, bro, it's a lot of dick pulling.
Okay.
It's a lot of goddamn gatekeeping. It's a lot of people that don't want to goddamn, they don't want to pay you. You know what I mean? They just, you know, it's a lot of like favoritism in my city. You know what I mean? So it's like for me, like I really like about 2.5, 3 years ago, I stopped it. I just stopped like
Pushing the city shit.
City,
Okay,
like,
okay.
Granted, I got on the Richmond Squirrels hat right now because
As
I'm
we
always you know
rep
what I
for
mean?
the town.
As far as putting in the work in my city,
Yeah.
nah, bro, I'm done. Like I'd rather move elsewhere, bro, because one thing I learned is
Okay.
they might not fuck with you or they might act like they don't. But as soon as you get on or you in a position, the whole city, hey, bro, I've been fucking with
You,
music, bro, and
yeah.
that,
You know
I mean?
what?
So,
Yeah, you said a mouthful when you said that because that is something that happens not just for you, for a lot of artists. They don't really mess with the program so much in the city when you building and getting the foundation right. But once you turn all the way up, them same people gonna look you right in your eyes and tell you, boy, I knew you was about to get in there.
Man,
Boy, I seen it in you. Boy, I always know what I'm saying. So that is something that I do hear a lot of artists speak of and speak on, you know what I'm saying? Now, here on the biggest stream, for sure, not only do we talk about what's going on with the artists and what they do, we always tap into the current events and things that's going on in the community.
Yes, sir.
Lucci's home. He's
sir.
back. Dropped a brand new record.
The biggest.
He just dropped night before last, 1 million views in 11 hours. Did you get a chance to hear the new Lucci record yet?
I did.
Ted, what do you think about the new Lucci, new record? He's back home, back in rotation. Tell us, what do you think? New record, and how did you feel about that?
I ain't trying to pick up where you left off. Don't nothing change. 'Cause you been gone for a minute. Don't nothing change. Ain't nothing stop. You know what I mean? You stop streaming, people stop listening. Like they just been waiting.
Yeah.
So that's what you supposed to do. You get out and you drop.
Yeah.
You keep dropping and keep dropping and keep dropping. Like.
Yeah, shout out to Lucci. My drop, the response was real good from the community. They love here in the city just from being in the city and hearing. Coach, what you think? Lucci done came back home. That's the record he's running with right now. 1 million views in 11 hours as soon as he came, his official return to the game. Tell me how you feel about it, brother.
One thing I think people forget about Lucci, like he an artist for real. I think they be forgetting that about that guy, bro. Like we be talking about guys and we get caught up in the other stuff. We get caught up in the cases and all this other stuff that they allegedly are tied to and all this, that, and the third, and we forget the reason that we really love them and the reason why we really on they sauce, they wave, they motion. Like Lucci was one of them guys.
Yeah.
Y'all know that before that man went down, Lucci was one of them guys.
And been one for a little minute now.
Been one. Like he's been an artist. He's been a fan favorite, like one of those hometown heroes that the females love, guys respected. It's just what it was. When he dropped, you listen.
Right.
Type, you know what I'm saying? And that Wish Me Well, I don't care what nobody say, bro.
Classic.
That song right there,
Classic.
Forever. Yeah, it's gonna forever be one of them. Yeah, I don't care what year, what age bracket you in.
You could play that motherfucker in the club
song,
every
bro.
time.
That's a song that just, you can't get around that, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That stamped him with a lot of the greats. One song.
Yeah.
I don't care if you don't know Lucci for nothing else in the world, bro. One song.
And he got a couple of hits that.
He got real hits.
Yeah.
But I'm just speaking
that
in
shit
general.
right there. Yeah.
One song stamped him so much.
Hit different.
I don't care what nobody saying, bro. Like,
okay.
I'm proud of it.
Now, Fatzo, on like I say, biggest stream ever, we not only talk about what the artists have going on, we always tap in with what's going on in the community. P. Diddy, talk to me, Fatzo. P. Diddy's on trial right now. We've been hearing about sex workers. We've been hearing about baby oil. We've been hearing about rubbing, it's some shit, we've been hearing it. Yeah. How do you feel about Diddy? If you were a jury on this motherfucking meat case, how does it look from your perspective outside looking in? Are you thinking he will be free right now from what you've seen and heard? Or do you feel like, boy, your head going up the road?
They don't stop listening to streaming my music after this.
No, listen, hey, Fat, hey, we not worried about that, because they going to love your perspective, because your perspective will be shared by whoever and whatever, so it's people that feel the same way you feel, and know what I'm saying, so this is a say, what the new shit is, Stan? We listen, but we don't motherfucking need judge. Young freaky ass boy. Facts.
All right, for real though.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it plain and simple. I'm not gonna say he's gonna beat it.
Okay.
I'm gonna just say that.
So you feel like he going up the road?
I feel like the damage is done. His character has been
diminished. Oh, I see where you going.
Nobody's gonna do business with him. I feel like the whole thing gonna really get tossed out at the end of the day because the damage is done. Like nobody is gonna want to deal with you or fuck with you at the end of this because for real we know those major players don't deal with any allegations.
Yeah.
They definitely don't deal with no type of abuse.
Slander, yes sir,
You know
yes
what I'm
sir.
saying? So like you gotta look at the Shannon Sharp and the whole thing. Like, boy, we're looking at $100 million and that situation happened and it was just allegations and ESPN owned by Disney and automatically it was
Chop
like,
that play right out the way. Yes
straight
sir.
off
Steve.
allegations. Like not even that you did. Like no, I don't know that. So
you know what?
Like
now hold on. What I do want to say on that, Fatso, is that on me playing devil's advocate a little bit to that, I feel like I don't think everybody realized all the shit that went down when Diddy got locked up.
Yeah.
Cases and shit that was closed got reopened. Celebrities started vanishing. Motherfuckers got off the scene. Let me tell y'all something, bro. If that man win, that's gonna be scary. If he find not guilty, it's gonna be scary. And the reason being is because all these motherfuckers that was against this man that they know for a fact Diddy got all this shit on you. Oh, I think a lot of them gonna be some of the main dick riders and dick pullers that's finna come out of the woodworks, and they finna be trying to make sure that they try to get on his good side because Diddy's got what a lot of people don't got.
Yeah.
A reason.
Yeah.
And bread.
You know what I'm saying?
And that goddamn bread.
You know what I'm saying? He got a real reason.
Let me tell y'all something what I think. I agree with you 1,000%. They just defamed his name, his character, everything he had going on. I do think one point I do stray off from what you said as far as nobody's going to want to work with him due to he's not going out the R. Kelly way, meaning that he didn't go broke and got locked. Diddy's still $100 millionaire nigga, respectfully.
Now,
We not pocket watching, we just doing facts.
Yeah.
He offered niggas one of his properties that was worth $50 million for a bond. Diddy ain't fucked up about no money right now. So because he can still provide opportunities and he's still in a position that a lot of people aspire to be at, people, I think, still after this would work with him. Maybe not openly and as much as before they wanted him to be a brand ambassador and to forefront their new company, clothing, liquor, blah, blah, blah. I don't know about that right now. Behind the scenes, real estate investment, tech company, blah, blah. Those type of people will still make money with him. But I agree with what you said 100%. It was all about tearing him down.
Oh, factual.
People will not look at him the same.
No,
when he goes in the room with these people and whoever, young niggas, old niggas, businessmen, whoever, there will always be some people sitting in the room saying, look at this nigga right here. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that is what he managed to maintain and hold down and keep out of the limelight this whole time.
Look, and I agree with y'all totally on that right there, because what you said, I think that's why I said I think when he walk in that room, it's gonna be two reasons. I think the other reason, other than what y'all saying, is because motherfuckers gonna be like, we done slandered his ass. It is what it is.
Like,
But that other reason for the people that may still be, someone gonna be scared, and that fear that Diddy's
Being
in this
attached to that,
room, being attached and knowing what, you know what I'm saying? Because he's still dangerous, being in the fact that they don't want no parts.
That's how
That's
motherfuckers
what it's
gonna
gonna
feel.
be like. I don't want no parts, because, they ain't gonna want no smoke for real.
See, right now, I hope that everybody is learning from this situation right here. No matter who you are and no matter how big you get, you will never be above the program.
Never. You're never
And
bigger than the program.
You're never bigger than the program. And I think for a split moment in feeling Diddy thought he was maybe a little bit bigger than the program. I think at one point in time he respected the program, but somewhere along the lines he started feeling like, I'm bigger than the program. And nobody, no matter your financial status, your clout status, your whatever, nobody's above the program. And unfortunately, he had to learn that the hard way. We gonna say free Diddy until further. He ain't been convicted of nothing, respectfully, until that time comes. So free him. Hopefully, you know, all his situations and circumstances will work out. In the thumbnail, we gonna transition real quick. In the thumbnail, we talking about Kai Cenat and his streaming university. He came up with this program and this blueprint. Right now, he's got the internet busting. He took all of the content creators, influencers, Twitchers, streamers, put them all under one roof, and whoop-de-wop bam. How do you feel about this whole streaming, Twitch, podcast wave coming in? We've said it changed through social media. How do you feel about how that's affecting artists such as yourself moving forward in the new age?
That's a cheat code. That's a cheat code, bro. Like, for real, if you, like, I'm 32.
Okay.
So I ain't that old, but I've been around.
You ain't no young nigga. Get it.
You know what I'm saying? Original young nigga. OYN. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Niggas said OYN. Yeah, stamp that. Stamp
So
that.
it's like, I still believe in footwork.
Yeah.
But that's what social media is. It's a new footwork. You know what I mean? Where you pay for ads, you pay for the marketing, you pay for the streams. You know what I mean? It's easy to hit you up who got a major platform and say, hey, bro, how much you charge? You got
To come tap in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's easy to hit Coach up and say, hey, bro, look, how much, you know what I mean? What's the budget on what I need
To go do it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And also, for real, bro, you gotta play smart. You gotta play smart. Do I really want to sit in front of my computer all day and DM 1,000 niggas?
Right.
Or do I want to hit a nigga up that got over 30-some thousand K who can do that shit for me?
Yeah. Yeah.
So like what Kai Cenat is doing is one of the smartest things ever, because not only is he giving people an opportunity,
Number one.
he putting people on. At the same time, bro, it's making it's like he putting niggas on game. You know what I mean? Like, bro, it's each one teach one, bro.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
He ain't run off with it. He double back and let.
Exactly.
And you know one thing I love about
That's a
Kai?
fact.
All his homeboys, his day ones, the people that he came into the game with, he has all of them streaming right now. He has all of them having their own platform. They have their own fan base and their own motion. I love how he took that streaming university. He's got every one of his day ones on there. All the niggas that he's been he basically letting them know, yeah, I don't care how y'all feel, because a couple people were saying, we don't have any, there was no white stream. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
what's up with that? And I love the fact that he's not discriminating on no one, but he's saying, you know what, I got my people, and I'm in a position to put on my people, and I'm putting on my goddamn people. Huh? No, well, the lack of diversity. Can I go there with it stand that they felt like it was a very small percentage of, it's a bunch of niggas on there, fam.
But it's everybody. Asians, Africans.
That nigga universal, bro. He
Hispanics.
international.
But you look what you just said. Wait, what you said? Asians, right? Hispanics.
Still minorities.
Hold on, you see where I'm going? He's putting the quote unquote minorities on. The white Americans, or you know what I'm saying, quote unquote. There's not a large amount of, you know what I'm saying? It's on some shit like, nah, we gonna let these niggas rock out a little piece. And I understand it might look a certain way, but bitch, it's mine. And when motherfuckers is Walgreens their last name, and they feel like making their nephew who don't know a fuck about business, the company, the this, and they want to make him run this shit, and that's who they got to. It's the same thing. A motherfucker can't tell them nothing because they built what they built. Motherfucker don't know Walgreens is a nigga last name. Walt Disney is an actual nigga's last name on a birth certificate. These people take their family, put them in positions. They call it quote unquote nepotism and that. Nigga, so what? Niggas mad. Braun put his son. So what? That's the American way. You work so hard to get to a point and a position where you can actually pass it off to your offspring, your family, your friends, just because you work so hard and have so much influence. So niggas will hate on the program until they see niggas doing it. So I love how he monopolized it to where he can eat and benefit, and I love how the people he chose to put on immediately are his goddamn peoples and what he got going on. Now, Fatzo, you in Atlanta and you working right now. Tell them the latest project you have and or single and what's the bomb you working while you out here, my brother?
All in, Volume 1 about to drop, man, probably about July.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? All in, Volume 1.
All in Volume 1. Please tell me, producers, please tell me the singles that are going to run with. Come on now. I need to know. Get me in there. Get me in there.
The producer name is Uncle Elroy, bro.
Uncle Elroy.
And Uncle Elroy is me.
So we doing the Kanye / Yeezy shit right now. Give it to me. So your Uncle Elroy is your alternative ego, your ego persona, Youngberg hitmaker type shit. What made you come with the Elroy swag?
Smoke me. It's my entity.
He said I'm LLC.
Shout out
Continue.
to, you know what I mean? Shout out to you know what I mean, my business manager, man. But no, for real, bro, like I took a year off rap, so I got my own label, Better Yourself. You did. Shout out to my whole camp.
Better Yourself. Salute the whole Better Yourself.
Shout out T, shout out Stoop, shout out goddamn, shout out Benji, shout out Eli, you know what I mean? Shout out
the whole
shout out
gang.
Little Big Dude, you know what I mean?
The whole
Shout
gang.
out the whole team.
The whole gang.
I got my own label, bro, so it's like, you know, I got 2 artists as a DJ, business manager, and vessels, I got all that. So what happened was is when I got into running my label, bro, I didn't want to be in the spotlight. So I wanted to be able to give something else other than finances.
Okay.
So I took a year from doing music myself, and I taught myself how to make beats.
Okay.
I was on YouTube, you know what I mean?
What inspired you to do that?
All right, so I had my own producer at one time. Shout out to AWOL.
AWOL, what they do, AWOL?
So AWOL on the move, man. Kylie, Trey Songz' brother, man, they on tour.
He working his big one. Yeah, he
so
working.
He can't always come back to the
Right,
city.
respectfully,
So
respectfully.
we talking about I'm going 2, 3, 4 months without recording anything. You know what I'm saying? So
Nigga
like,
got mad as a bitch. Hold up, I need beats, nigga.
I couldn't do it.
I couldn't
do it. Bro.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. So what I did was, bro, I invested. I basically built my own studio in my crib.
Type shit.
And like I said, I took that year off, bro, and just learned how to make beats, bro. I brought Fruity Loops, the whole thing. You know what I mean? I researched so many different dudes that was doing the tutorials. I had a homie, shout out Dre, you know what I mean, that sat there with me on FaceTime and
Walked you through that hoe.
Hey, the dudes that don't,
Yeah.
I mean, bro, you're working a long way, bro.
Yeah.
You need to do this, you know what I mean? Like,
Shout out Dre for not cuffing the game and blessing the game. Shout out Dre, real nigga timing.
So now, like we talking about, you know, I've been doing beats now for like 2.5, 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So now everything that I've recorded in the last 2.5, 3 years
is something that you have created. Now, are you working on beat placements not just as an artist putting your beats? Have you put other artists on your? Cause look, I'm gonna give you some game, free game. Some of these artists right now, they kind of get locked in to where they're just artists, if that makes sense. And they have other things that they're good at and that they can succeed in, but for whatever reason, they feel as if though that's not the main forefront of how I'm coming. Bitch, I'm doing it like this. You, with you being a producer, are you reaching out to the little babies, to the young boys, to the Kodaks, to the sending your beats and working that move on the placement game?
Nah, I'm gonna be honest with you, nah.
Now look, this is the reason I asked you that, not to cut you, I'm gonna keep going. Don't be cut off to that.
Nah.
Don't be feeling like, bro, I'm fat, so I'm the art, and I ain't that, I'm doing this one. With you having, the way that you took the time to build that skill and that craft type shit, because you took that time and invested in it, got your own equipment, your own studio, your own setup, you have what is required now to go ahead and tap in. So what could be crazy is you as the producer could produce a platinum single for, hey, bro, I don't know what y'all talking about, Fat, so I'm just popping it though, if you get what I'm saying. You could produce a platinum record for Glorilla, Lotto. I'm going females now because they got that game going crazy. Stanley, I swear to God. You might do a single for Pluto, Win Whammy, Bop Bop Bop. You might, that might be your way of working your move and building your network and submitting yourself in the game and making it to where you could. So I just want to put that bug in your ear because work that one too.
So I'm gonna one up you though.
Give it to me, brother.
Conversation that we had, just to give you a little insight. I told him when I created my label, I didn't sign myself as a producer.
Okay.
Because a situation like that can happen. And
you don't want the paperwork in the way.
CMG might want to pick me up as a producer.
Respectfully.
You know what I mean? Whoever, Def Jam, Atlanta, somebody might want to pick me up as a producer. So as a producer, I got obligations, but as an artist, I'm still an artist. So if y'all niggas throw me a check, off being a producer, I ain't gonna do nothing but take that producer
I go to check way
and put that bitch into my label.
I go to check way.
You see what I'm saying?
So I love that because just your mind being open and being willing to, you don't have to do it a certain way. Not even to go too deep. Look at how I'm doing this podcast shit. I was an artist rapping, still an artist doing shit. I took this up, Nietzsche saying me and Stan in the office ain't playing the equipment in there, bruh. If y'all wanna fuck with it, fuck with it, just do your shit, bop, bop, bop. Nigga not being closed-minded and saying, nah, bitch, I'm not no fucking podcaster, bitch, I do. But you get what I'm saying? And saying, hey, man, I fuck with it and see where it go. My brother, one of the best decisions I made, it has introduced me and opened me up to a whole different type of place that my mind wasn't on.
It's a blessing, bro.
Brother, a blessing is what I got to call it because there's a couple people in that room that looked and said what I said. Bitch, I'm a rapper. I don't fucking do fucking pod.
I'm a rapper. I'm an artist.
But no, niggas will play that role and be like, that opportunity will be there and be like, man, that's not me. I do. Bro, how you know? You never even tried that to know if you could be a producer or this or that. So with you keeping your mind open to other things and saying that you at least willing to fuck with it and see where it go, brother, that's a blessing within itself because trust me, that's what a lot of niggas, they miss their blessing because they feel like they above the program.
And my brother on the joint, I don't mean to cut you, Coach. My brother watching this joint right now, he'll vouch for me, bro. Man, the only person in your way is you. Like, bro, I'm the type of nigga, like, I don't want to blame nobody else for me fucking up or me failing.
Type shit.
Like, so the thing with the beats, bro, is like, as an artist, if you work with a producer, like if it's your guy, for real, you transform from a rapper to an artist when you have that one-on-one connection with your producer. You might not sit in front of that computer and know what the fuck going on.
You popping it, right?
But
Get
you
in there.
know what you heard.
Get in there.
And that's what happened. I worked with my producer hand in hand for 3 years, bro. So when I got in front of that computer, I was confused, but my ears weren't.
Put your 10,000 hours in. Go ahead.
I mean? So like now over the years, bro, my ears open up. It sound good. It sound better. Like I know my sound, bro.
Type shit.
Even when I want to change my sound, I know what I want to change.
At least you know how you want to sound and what your shit need to sound like. Type
bro. So
shit.
it's like that's why I said, bro. When you said rapper, it's like, bro, I feel like rapper is disrespectful. Not that you said nothing disrespectful, but
no,
niggas
give me mine. Give me me. Let me get me right. I'm a whole artist. I'm on my Yeezy.
Yeah,
give me
me.
me.
Niggas view themselves, bro. It's like, oh, I'm a rapper. Like, nah, bro. If you really like
an artist,
if you really an artist, bro, a rapper just rap.
It limits you.
You know what I mean? But nigga, when you can,
you said it right, brother.
When you can sit here and map out your entire video, nigga, probably you was a director. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like niggas don't look at that shit like that. They just look at it like, oh, I just put my video.
Hey,
in
you
there.
know what I had to tell the homie the other day? I'm gonna kick this one too. We not downplaying none of our accomplishments, bro. Now you might, well, I'm not really a director. I'm trying. Nah, nigga, you directing and you doing. We bigging up all our accomplishments and we not downplaying nothing we accomplish and we do on some shit. Cause guess what? Sometimes it's just you. And if you can't pat your motherfucking self on the back, it ain't gonna be no pat on the back because it's just gonna be you on that journey. You having to do your shit and you sometime gonna be your own goddamn support system. So we not downplaying none of our accomplishments and none of the great things we do. Even if it's small, we started small and pumped up tall, we still gonna give ourselves the proper goddamn just due because we took the initiative to do it. Now check me out, Fatzo. We gonna bob and weave, we going current topics, we everywhere with this shit. Rod Wave, he crashed out.
Oh.
Now hold on. Hey, allegedly. So we're not gonna say he did this.
Right.
We weren't there when the Benz got shot up, the G-Wagon. So we don't know who did it, why it happened, what the XYZs of the whole plot is. Allegedly. Rod Wave had a dispute with his little shit that he fucked with, and it went left. Somebody shot into the goddamn G-Wagon 14 times. Fatzo, why do you feel like all of these artists are falling behind these females? Boston Rich, I think he's still in the jam. Just him and his girl got into it. We got, what's the name? It's a lot of artists falling because of this female with their girl shit. Talk to me, brother. Why do you feel this is happening?
Man, first of all, I don't know why y'all niggas shot. That nigga been telling y'all he was a crash out.
Bruh, hey, that's what we just said for the camera cut on.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I don't want to make me sound ignorant.
That's a fact.
If I say this, you know what?
Fact.
Oh, no, fuck that. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Fuck that. He's been telling us for a while now that he tender by his bitch.
Right.
He turned the period.
And if he feels played, he gon' go in depression. He might get domestic. Right. He might jump off a bridge. He on all that shit. He told you that on every.
Falling off the building on this little concert.
And they told him stop doing that, Rod, because people will jump off and they ain't got the equipment to catch them when they jump off of the fucking stage. He's been saying that he's feeling this way, and I don't know. I don't want to condone it because there's no condoning anything. They didn't mention any domestic violence, so they didn't say nothing about that, so we can't say he violated and put his hands on her. But this nigga been telling y'all young ladies, don't fucking play with my heart. Bitch, I don't need that type of stress. Yeah, Do it make it right? No, but you should have seen the signs on the wall.
I be trying to sit back and think about like how many happy Rod Wave songs I know. And I can't think of one real listening. Like it's just a real happy Rod Wave song.
I'm from Florida. I'm from Florida, right? Salute to the crib. Yeah. I'm from Palm Beach.
Word?
Yeah,
Palm Beach. Check me out.
Yeah.
This nigga from St. Petersburg. He from the crib.
Word?
He from Florida. So I be like if people know, like if you from the crib, the way we got on Rod Wave, he wasn't really singing. He came in some rapping, Glock 9, free Glock 9. He came in with a whole little single, 50, 20, 100s. He was on some whole rapping, melody type, blah, blah, blah. I never could get into Rod Wave music. Bruh, it seemed so depressing Like, say right now we leave from here, we jump in the slab, we about to go to XYZ. Stan say, gas up, we going to brr. We can't put on Rod Wave and catch no vibe. Niggas start thinking about they hoe. Niggas start thinking, oh man, where this bitch? Niggas start getting it throw your energy get on a different type of. So I could never catch his vibe. I can't downplay him as an artist, but it was hard for me to catch his whole vibe because it's like
and
it be so
the females
depressed.
was feeling him because they was emotional.
Cause it's about them and they love to hear niggas sad like that about
so
their
that nigga like he emotional to them. They like emotional shit.
They love to hear
That's why
that.
That's the only reason females resonate.
Look at the female. Tell them right now. What's her name?
Cause he emotional like them. They naturally emotional creatures. So a nigga saying, I feel like I'm gonna give myself. They like, yeah.
There's a young lady, she's laughing so hard.
I be feeling like that on Tuesday.
Cause she knows it. They want to hear and feel that shit. It's more relatable, but then when he try to snatch your lace front off in the living room because you didn't return his call, now it's not as fun because he really wants you to be here now.
You a nigga all over
You feel what I'm saying? So shout out to Rod Wave. Hopefully,
he was Django. He was on the horse.
Hey,
he
listen.
He
Hopefully, he will
beat
his case and everything will work out fine. He's going through his ones and twos. We're not being judgmental. We just reporting. We just reporting what's going on in the social medias right now. Okay, so what else we had on the thumb? Was there something else on the thumb, Stan? I know we went Lucci on the thumb. I know we went Diddy on the thumb.
I got a question.
And go ahead, Coach. What you got for me?
Tell me this, bro. I like this questions like this. Motivation.
Give it to me.
What's the motivation for real? Like, cause we understand you talented. Okay. I know a lot of things, you know what I'm saying, behind our relationship with being
behind the scenes of what's going on.
But it's a motivation that's somewhere that's for some reason other than the fact that, well, I know I rap good, I know I can make beats, blah, blah, blah. What's the motivation that's driving you every day to get up and say, you know what, this is what I do. This is why I'm him. You know what I'm saying? This is why I'm gonna be successful. Like, what's driving? What's driving that motherfucking car, bro?
It's for me.
Yeah.
To be honest, bro, like, I honestly, for me, I don't feel like I ever gave it my all. I feel like I got to a point.
I relate to that.
Shit was popping, shit was busting, and then I stopped. And then I always, like I just said earlier, like I always made excuses and pointed the finger at why something won't happen.
Outside instead of in.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like for me, bro, like, I know I'm hard. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm relatable. You know what I mean? I know I got the energy. I know I got I know I'm an entertainer. I got all of that shit, bro. But it's like I never was able to get to that next level because I always stop.
Yeah.
So, like, for real, like, the motivation is, like, knowing that, all right, you've been here before, what's next? So I got to get to that next. It's always what's behind the next door for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I always stopped at the door and was like, all right, fuck this shit.
And got on some other shit.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I got back to that door again, went through that door, and then stopped at the next door. So now it's like, I ain't stopping at no door. No door because, like, I never had a situation where I couldn't blame nobody but me. Bruh. So now I'm in a position where, like, if this shit don't work,
it's on you.
It's all on me.
And you know what, fam? I respect that shit 1,000,000% because, for real, guess what? That's what brought me here, sir.
Yes, sir.
And I had that premonition, I had that shit in my mind, and I say, hey, you know what? All that what it could be, and I wonder if I couldn't do that one, bro. I had to go get in there. If it don't work, okay, I respect what's going on, and I respect the laws of this shit. But it ain't gonna be because I sat back and said, what if, how if, that if, and you know what I'm saying? We gonna see what's out here. So for you as an independent artist and producer, 5-year goals, I'm gonna get on you on some different shit now.
Awesome.
5-year goals, the ideal place Fatzo sees himself in the future. 5 years from now, where would Fatzo like to be with his career, with his producing, and with his whole program?
I told him this, like, I told him that for real. I was like, bro, I'm gonna stop at 35. I told him that. You know what I mean? Like,
why? What made you feel that way?
Because I got a plan B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M,
I mean,
N, P.
I get in there, hustle.
You know what I'm saying?
Get
Like,
in there.
it don't, this ain't, like, what I told you, my words exactly to him was, I do this because I want to. Not because I got to.
Type shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like we business owners on this side, for real. You know what I'm saying? So this is a hobby that I'm invested in.
That's a fact.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, because my passion is there. Like, and like I said, bro, like, I want to see what the next level look like, and I know I can do it if I put my foot down. You know what I mean? Like, so, like, at the end of the day.
So you said 31 or 32 when you just said that. You 32.
I'll be 32 July 8th.
So that gives you three calendars to snap in. So what are you going to do in these 3 calendars to where you leaving it all on the floor? You know how they say them niggas hooping right now, you be like, man, he left it all out there. Like they might have won, lost, whatever, but we can't say because that nigga didn't give his motherfucking 120%. Right. What are some of the things you ensuring that you do to say, man, hey man, I left it all out there, bitch. I ain't play with this shit. I really, you feel me?
Fucking with this nigga. Like, I ain't never had a manager. I ain't never had a nigga put a real battery in my back. A nigga, matter of fact, I say that I never had a nigga put a battery in my back that got motion. Any nigga will put battery in the back, that's easy. Any nigga say, bro, I fuck with you.
Yeah.
Bro, you got it, bro.
Yeah,
you gonna blow my nigga.
Yeah.
But who the fuck is you?
Yeah.
Like,
Respectfully, though. Respectfully.
I hit this man up. We had a conversation for 2 hours, bro, strictly about the business, not about empty promises, not about his connections, his plugs. It was strictly about me as an artist and as a businessman.
And I'm going to just show you something about, not to cut you off, I'm going to show you something about Coach work ethic. Coach, let me give you some flowers while you're on here. Coach just hosted the Ugly Money Summit. Okay. He was probably on stage yesterday for, I want to say, maybe 10 to 12 hours.
For sure.
He hosted over 100 artists.
Yeah.
He hosted the party.
Yeah.
He did the whole shit. He was here right on time. Well, you know, nigga time. You know, you know, I nigga was a little late. Yeah. But he was right here to do this interview now, and he left from before coming to do this, working with you, another engagement prior to this. Yeah. So, Coach, I got to give you your flowers because this is something behind the scenes people might think, oh, yeah, nigga just out here talking about they doing this and that third, but behind the scenes, it's a lot of work that's being done. You had every reason to wake up this morning and say, hey, Fat, boy, yesterday, I ain't gonna lie, boy, I did 10 hours at the summit. Hey, man, I hosted the after shit after that. I went in home, I got in the house at 4:37 this morning, bruh, it ain't it. Today I can't do it. But a nigga caught them little 3 hours and popped they black ass right up and said, hey, where you at, boy? What we doing? I'm pulling up to the B&B. So, I want to give you your flowers, Coach, and I'm trying to say this to say for the independent artists behind the scenes, don't get this shit fucked up. Don't look at when we standing in VIPs and doing, but don't look when I'm networking with XYZ. Don't look at when I'm behind the scenes taking flick. Don't look at that. You got to know it's a whole lot of work that gets put into this motherfucking me program to do what goddamn. So I had to give you your
me and him, and I just said this shit. I said this shit on the last joint. Like, man, we balance each other out because you got to think like in his position when he sees something in an artist. A lot of the times when you see something in the artist, you also see shit that need to be critiqued. They need to work on. Me and Coach had a conversation, bro. Like I'm finishing his sentences, bro. Type shit. Like what I know need to be.
Which y'all on the same page, type shit.
When we talking about a budget, bro, I done already gave him the budget. You ain't telling me the budget. I ain't asking you what the budget is.
I know this is what's needed to do it.
Send this to you.
Yeah,
this shit
let's
shake.
Work.
On top of making that shit shake, I told him, hey, bro, whatever you do with the budget, you do with the budget. I'ma still come with my own shit.
Yeah.
Because like at the end of the day, bro, I don't never want it to be where we get to a point where he like, hey, look, bro, I wanted to do this for you,
but I couldn't do this of the.
You gonna have to up the budget. Nah, bro, we gonna keep the budget where it's at, and I'm gonna do that shit my damn self.
Goddamn me.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, and goddamn, that's what mattered the most to me. And this was like behind the scenes conversation. Where he was able to tell me, like, bro, you take a lot off me.
You know what? 2 things I want you to give independent artists on the up and coming because of the way your mindset is. I love that. Please give 2 things to these up and coming artists that you feel like that you learning in your journey that is something that you wish somebody would have told you that you learning in your process. 2 things for these up and coming artists right now to let them know this will help you get
consistency.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate it.
And if it's working for you, don't switch it up.
Type shit.
Man,
Type
bro,
shit.
like, once again, bro, 32. I just found my sound because I kept listening with everybody else's sound. I ain't never do what worked for me. I did what I thought they liked.
Right.
And like, not saying that as an artist, you don't make music for your fans and supporters.
Correct.
But you got to do what feel good
comfortable to you. Yeah.
It's comfortable to you. If you're not an auto-tune rapper, nigga, don't start using auto-tune.
Because they said,
yeah.
That they said shit. Yeah,
and like, I told him, and he tell me, he been telling me this shit the whole weekend, bro. That humble shit, fuck that shit. Step on them niggas.
Yeah.
Step on these niggas, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like I just learned consistency, bro. Like, because my nigga, it's 100 million other yous, bro. You ain't the only you. You know
Atlanta taught me that. Go ahead now.
You ain't the only trapper. You ain't the only finesser, the only scammer, the only
Stan,
nigga get
niggas with equipment out here, we gotta outwork these niggas, Stan.
You is not the only one.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be the biggest one. You feel what I'm saying?
See, that was, and I ain't cutting
The
you off,
motherfucking biggest ever. We ain't gonna let that slide by. We been gave you niggas the biggest. Salute to D-Lo. He had the song that did what's the name? It's documented for the past years. We've been saying we the fucking biggest ever. Before we ever had motion, we manifested motion and let niggas know we the biggest and we gon' brrr. My bad. I just want to let a nigga know real nigga timing.
Nah, but I was just gonna say
on.
That's some real shit though. But I was just gonna say like what he just said to piggyback off of it. Like that's real shit that artists gotta understand, bro. Don't nobody owe you nothing in this motherfucking game. Nobody owe you shit. It don't matter how talented you are. Don't nobody owe you nothing. And then it's a million of y'all niggas, maybe a billion. Cause now the females in this bitch stronger than ever. So it's like it might be a billion motherfuckers rapping. What you gonna do to stand out? Cause this is open now. This shit ain't about no age no more. Ain't about no who hotter, who notter. Ain't about none of that shit. This shit, the motherfucking internet and the content world done open up so much now, bro. The next piece of content could be the reason you blow up tomorrow. Piece of content could be why you get viral and never need to work for the white man or whatever man ever again in your life. So when you know that, nigga, this shit is all about what you gonna do. Ain't no excuses no more. Cause that 24 that you got, it's just like streaming. That 24 you got, somewhere in that 24 you can make something happen on that camera. Somewhere in that 24 you can make something happen as an artist when you ain't on the stage, when you ain't in the studio. Everything content. That's what we preach about. Everything's content. When you went, nigga, if you puffing on that vape, what I said today,
you puffing on that
puffing
vape,
on that
somebody
vape,
else is vaping just like you, bro.
it's somebody else out here vaping just like you,
You
nigga.
got on Yeezy Runners or somebody else.
It's our Yeezy Runners on right now.
Right now.
You say somebody else.
Come on now.
Like,
Come on now.
You know what I mean? Like, so, you know, I mean, that's what connected me and bro was the realness, bro. And like, one thing about it, bro, and I said this shit to him too. I said, bro, all I see is money and real and fake, bro.
That's it.
Like, real, that's it. I don't see nothing else,
You
bro.
don't see that though.
I don't see shit else because at the end of the day, bro, like I come from a place, from a city where niggas just want to step on you, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I step with you. They want to step on you. Everybody want to be the biggest. Everybody want to be him. Everybody want to be like, bro. I don't want to be the latest in my city. I want to be the latest of the world, bro. I don't want all of my fan base to say Richmond, Virginia. I want that bitch to be Germany, London, you know, France. I want all of that.
Shout out to East Africa. It was in the comments last night. Nigga let me know, hey man, shout out, I'm watching from East Africa. I had to drop that in there. Salute to East Africa because they be watching. I didn't know we could expand our game to that lane.
Come on, man.
Come on now.
Like, bro, so it's like, you know, when I talked to him about my vision, bro, the nigga seen my vision with me, bro. Mind you, me and Coach just met Friday.
Come on, brother.
We just met Friday,
For the
bro.
first time.
Brother.
For the first time. And it's like this big bro.
That's how we coming.
This big bro.
That's
bro.
how
like,
we coming.
It's like, bro, I can understand in the position that he in, bro, that, like, bro, you gotta call all the plays.
Yeah.
You gotta run every play. For
Let me
your
tell you.
artist, for yourself, all of that. He ain't gotta do that with me.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I gave him the name Coach. I try to tell everybody. The
He
name
did.
Coach. Everybody he's been Blue Marley, been Blue. Everybody know who the hell he is. I was leaning back in the Maybach one day, watching him program some shit, put some shit together for an artist. we was in the studio. You probably, you know what I'm talking about? We in the studio. I came up to him after he got from handling his ones and twos. I say, listen, this is you the coach.
Yeah.
Because a lot of niggas want to play in the game and be a part of X, Y, Z.
Yes, sir.
But they don't know how to lay back and not be in the game, but still say, hey, Fats, run this play. Hey, Biz, do this.
Yeah.
Hey, Stan, move that over there. That's a skill within itself. I say, bro, you the coach because you got the vision.
No,
and
sure.
he's selfless because he'll put on others and not worry about himself and be like, you know what, I'm going to believe in this nigga program. He ain't even got it all together right now. But you know what? I'm going to fuck with his game. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But he going to at least give him that grace to say, hey, I'm a program with your program until further goddamn notice. You get what I'm saying?
I ain't a know-it-all ass nigga. I won't. Even if he tell me, like, bro, I ain't got to tell you nothing. Yes, you do. Because at the end of the day, bro, like, you closer to this shit than me. Now, I might have the knowledge for this shit just on some research, some trial and error shit. But you been in this shit. You feel what I'm saying? So when you talk about something like him calling the plays, what take the pressure off him is, bro, I can call my own plays. I just need you to coach them motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying?
Pop it, sir.
You
know what I mean? So it's like, you know, bro, like at the end of the day, bro, like I say for myself, bro, like I found my motherfucking perfect goddamn. Like he said, he always call this Shaq and Kobe. You feel what I'm saying?
Get in there.
Like, and like, bro, it ain't even the beginning, bro. Like these niggas hurt. Like these niggas don't even know what about to slap them in the face, bro.
With some G shit.
Nah, I'm going to give him his flowers real quick. Coming from where I come from now, because like a lot of people know I'm an artist at heart too. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it started with me. So I understand the path. Everything an artist can tell me I done been through it already, I get it because I'm an artist. First, before anything.
Before all this other shit
And
happened.
it's like, once I became an A&R and understood the management artist, that one thing I understood about dealing with different artists, you done walked through so many shades, all these tours we done been in, these different chances and trials and errors that we done took with other artists and different things like that. Where you learn when you meet a guy like that, like he said, when we was having that conversation, he finishing my sentence, he telling me like, he already talking budget before I bring it up.
Yeah.
All this, bro, that dude, a breath of fresh air. I keep saying it.
Understand it.
He got it. Like, he don't, when you ain't got to do that, that's different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I can't say I had nobody come through like that I could ever say, you know what I'm saying, that just really, I didn't have to explain that. I didn't have to coach that. I didn't have to teach that. I didn't have to sit him down and walk him through that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That man was
just
already
got that.
there. He was already telling me like, bruh, hey, I gotta pay my way. I gotta motherfucking invest in myself. I already know. Like, he came like this.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. You got it. Them the artists you take your chance in.
I tell you, like my Saturday, bro, like I told that nigga, I'm like, bro, I might be busy that day, bro, but I'm working.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And when I hit him up, like I send him content first quarter, bro. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and it's like, bro,
yeah, I'm on the stage at the summit. I'm up there hosting. I go check the phone. Nigga done sent me like 6 pieces of content. He done been out working.
Yeah.
All day. Like, he working.
Doing his move.
Yeah, sending me content. It's crazy.
Influencers, though, like, we locked in, like, bro, like I said, bro, like, I never did. His job ain't to carry me, bro. His job is to be
coach the
beside
plays.
me,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You tell me go out that bitch and put up 30, I'm gonna give you 35.
Type shit.
Like, so,
Type shit.
I just, like I said, bro, like I always call that, man, we call each other blessings to each other, bro, because like you said, bro, this shit ain't easy.
No.
This shit ain't, you can't be bigger than the program, bro. You ain't bigger than the program.
Yeah, all right now.
You don't think it's another fat nigga out this bitch with goals, nigga?
And
like,
get some money and doing some shit right now.
Nigga.
You know
Say that shit.
Like, it's like that out here, bro, but it's like, man, for him, he got them making the vision that I had, bro. He just making it clear.
Making that shit clear and materializing that motherfucker.
Like, he telling me, hey, bro, I cut him out. That nigga be like, hey, bro, I just talked to such and such and such and such. I'm like, what they want?
Yeah.
What they want?
Let's get to work.
No, he ain't even, that's one thing I can say about this guy right here. Bruh, he is not
He
playing.
ready to step. Yeah, he ready to step out the business.
And I'm going to say this ahead of time. I done mentioned names like Bigger Rankings, Zaytoven.
Shout out, Big.
TJ DJs. Like, all
TJ
y'all
seen
get
him
ready.
last night.
On everything. All y'all get ready.
Yeah.
He already putting his plan in. He finna come. We coming to see all y'all.
Everybody,
Oh,
respectfully.
Like,
now you know with the biggest stream we bobbing and weaving. We in and out of traffic with this shit. We gonna swing back into current events right quick, okay? Fatzo, I'm gonna drop this one. Toad, don't be laughing when I say this, because this one she might try to jump in.
Uh-oh.
Remy and Papoose.
Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
man, we loved it. It was a black
goodness.
love. Stan, it was love, black love,
boy.
unity, all type of bonding and great things. Hey, that shit done fell apart, fam.
Go down there.
Hey,
we got a flush.
Yeah, we got a flush toilet with that one. We have Papoose and Remy now at ours. They were the example of black love and unity that has, for some reason, we don't know why, is no longer what it is. Tell us, man. Recently, we're watching this shit going back and forth. What you feel about the Papoose and the Remy vibe right now? Give it to me, brother.
That shit don't be surprising, bro.
It don't be surprising.
No, bro.
You didn't think they were gonna make it? You knew it was gonna fall? Come on, Fatzo, tell me.
It ain't that I knew it was gonna fall. It just don't surprise me.
Okay.
It just don't, bro. Like, you hear that shit every day. Somebody got cheated on or something every day, bro.
That's not
like
that's
norm.
what's fucking
That's
up.
what you saying.
But look, we
that's
behind. But look, but I'm gonna
Right
tell
though.
y'all though, fuck that. I'm gonna give Papoose his love, cause this what I don't like. I'm gonna say my love one too.
Okay.
Fuck that. He held her down.
You did?
Okay.
And they tell us as men, protectors, providers, XYZers, and all this good shit like this, that, there.
Come on.
No, I'm talking about.
Come on
He
with it.
did the 1 and 2.
He did
Now
it.
it's coming out behind the scenes that Remy came home. She was a little loose in the goose doing her little shit. She
Right,
was,
right.
you know what I mean? She was doing her little shit or something like that. Does that stray your mind from that black love unity shit? When you see something like this, when you see that pillar of X, Y, and Z, and you see this, does that make you be like, man, you know what, man? Fuck this. This shit ain't none of that shit going on out here. Talk to me, fam.
Because we ain't gonna act like goddamn good men don't exist.
Okay. Pop your shit, my nigga.
Okay.
Like, good
Pop
men
your shit.
exist.
So he
It's
picked
like-
the wrong bitch when he did Remy. He should have got a. Okay, go
And
ahead.
Like what we don't know is what the fuck happened when she was locked up. What
Mm.
changed her mind? What strayed her away? See, this is the thing about it, bro. I'm gonna tell you what social media and even the blogs tell us, bro. They tell us either what they think they know, or they put together some type of goddamn assumption to make sense to everybody else. But we weren't in the room. We weren't on the fucking 15-minute jail call. We weren't in the visiting room. We don't know what transpired to make her do what she did.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, so it ain't like I ain't saying she ain't wrong. I'm the type of nigga
Sound like you sticking up for Remy a little bit. Ain't
Right.
nothing wrong with
That's
that,
the type
fam. You
of
can
nigga
say
I am,
that.
bro. Nah,
You can
no
say
cap.
that.
This me. And this gonna nip that, right? If I'm goddamn, if I'm over this bitch chilling, and the bitch goddamn nigga pull up and smack the shit out of the bitch, my question ain't on some like, oh, she ain't deserve that. My first question is, what the fuck you
Going
do
on,
get
right? To get
Right.
smacked like
What you
that.
do to
Right.
get smacked?
You want to know?
Yeah,
So-
why this nigga walk up and smack the shit
now
out
she
you
done
while
goddamn
we
got
chilling?
out and being loose. All right, what the fuck
Damn
happened
right,
for
I
you to
wanna
do
know
what
that.
you did?
But look, I'm gonna play
the
devil's
rip.
advocate, fat, so we could do that on the
Look.
platform. What if I hit you back and say there was really nothing that she could have did that would warrant her getting slapped, no matter if it was X, Y,
She
or
got smacked for no
she
reason.
not. No, there was a reason,
Okay.
but not was that even enough? I mean, like, you might have had to take some shit on the chin. The bitch ain't still. She ain't slapped your mama down. She just went in line and got out of bounds. Was it enough for you to go up? I'm saying she ain't do the X, Y, and Z. The bitch was out of bounds, though.
You gotta put me on. You just ain't say that. Because I'm that nigga to be on there to tell you this. We just talked about Rod Wave crashing the fuck out.
Oh, shit. Big boy shit finna happen. Go ahead.
Sometimes, bro.
You got to crash out by this
Sometimes
bitch.
that reason is enough.
You got to crash
It might
out.
not be enough for you.
Okay.
It might be enough to me, though.
Okay,
Right.
no, I like where we going. No, I like where we going.
Hey, when it's
So
different
just chill.
strokes for
Get the
different
camera out.
folks,
We
ain't
going
it?
somewhere. So look now. So you
Motherfucker
saying
say,
that.
I'm
You
tipping.
saying that because look, what he's saying
tipping.
is I get tender,
crashing
but
my line.
on the flip, a lot of women are extremely domestic nowadays. And we gonna speak
gotta
about
feel
this.
the motherfucker.
We gotta speak about it. We're not gonna one side
Check out
this shit.
black men.
We gotta speak about it. Domestic violence is not right on either side.
Nothing to laugh
From nobody's child deserves to get their hands put on them by their significant other, male or female. But a lot of this right now in this, we have a lot of women putting their hands on men in this day and times more than ever. And we have men been doing this shit since goddamn back in the day.
No, it was just-
What do you think is pushing these buttons right now to get it to where niggas gotta check they bitch, quote unquote? she feel like she got to check
We
her
just
nigga,
talked
quote
about
unquote.
Talk about
this,
this
bro.
too. That's crazy.
I ain't know what y'all
Bro,
talking about. I'm just.
Hey, we be talking so much, bro.
That nigga just said, bro, and I low key I corrected him.
Stan, zoom in on this one.
You can, you know what I'm saying? Zoom the fuck in.
Yeah.
That nigga said, he said, goddamn niggas. How you said it, bro? It was something about the king shit.
Yeah, but nigga, I said.
He said niggas
Females.
ain't being kings. No, he said
females.
women are new kings now, some shit like that.
You said the tippy toe shit.
No, I said females. Yeah, basically I said because females is forgetting. Niggas have to remind females that we kings.
And I said we
And
forget
he said
that
we forgetting we kings, and I said you right. I said me double back on
forget
that. I like
Buster
the way you
Yui.
said it.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
you right. I said
Bro.
the men forgetting they kings. You right.
Like, bro, I give it to you like this, and I ain't even trying to get too deep in this shit, bro. You know the angry black woman that everybody be talking about?
Pop it.
You think she wanted to be that? You think it was her decision to be the angry black woman? You don't think she went through enough shit dealing with ain't shit niggas or fuckery or lame shit, clown shit to make her that woman? This shit start with us, bro. If you want to be kings take accountability.
Yeah.
Kings goddamn ain't about to blame you for no shit, because guess what? We supposed to be strong.
Right.
We supposed to be the leaders, the protectors, the providers. We supposed to be that. And the same nigga that was kicking it to you like he him, that nigga ain't
He
that.
fumbled.
Yeah, he ain't that.
Damn.
So now you got these aggressive ass women out this bitch because they gotta be, not because they wanna be.
Okay.
They don't know how to be soft no more, bro.
I gotta go back on you, devils. That you be kicking it. I like
Come on,
how you
dog.
kicking it
Uh-oh.
now.
Talk to us. I hope I don't lose no followers.
Listen. No, because you saying some real shit. We gonna pop it. Stand. You gotta
My
zoom
nigga
in. We
said,
going there though. We going there though. We gonna go there though. But look though, check out fat. What you saying is like saying, okay, cause a nigga did some fuck shit, you could do some fuck shit. Why on the other end can't we say, okay, you're not matching a nigga energy on the bullshit of a nigga doing wrong, but you just not fucking with it and want to say, you saying the lead is not right as the king, but I'm saying on the other end is no matter what another motherfucker do, you as the queen that you are and will be in the future, that no one's supposed to take you out of your element and make you be something else. So because a nigga did some bullshit or some hoe shit, that don't mean you can go out and go fucking and whoop-de-whoop. And now if you want to go fucking, that's how you living, that's how you living. But it's not based off of, it's not a tit for tat thing.
Right.
You still supposed to be that woman you are because look, these hoes and these bitches, they do all type of shit. Women and ladies, though, they don't entertain certain type of lingo, if that says what it says. What do you say back to that?
I'm guilty of this.
Okay. Accountability.
Not even, for what I'm about to say, bro, we known for putting women on pedestals.
Okay.
We have expectations of a woman. So when she does the total opposite of what we expect, are we looking down on this joint like?
I don't think, not to cut, I don't think as men we put them on pedestals. I think society has put them on pedestals. I'm saying this, that's why I agree with where you're going and one on top of it. Before even us putting them on, like if we young kids, 2 kids playing, I seen Big Banks say there's 2 kids playing in the playground. A little girl could smack that little boy 3 times, 4 times, push him down, whoop-de-whoop. The first time he pick up his hand and try to do something, nigga say, oh, that's a girl, boy, you can't put your hands on. So naturally, they've been placed on a pedestal and we already put them there. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's what we do. That's why I say, me personally, I feel like you can't take the bullshit and be like, man, that's why I'm X, Y, Z. Now, if that's what you is, that's what you is, but that shit can't come from, you get what I'm saying?
I mean,
you or you to a certain extent.
Sure. It's like, man, for real, it's a double-edged sword, bro. It ain't no winning in this shit. It ain't really no right and no wrong in this situation for real, bro. Because as a man and as a woman, bro, you want to deal with and tolerate with what the fuck you want to deal with and tolerate with, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You got a lot of motherfuckers out here that's with somebody just because they don't want to be single. They want to have the bragging rights to say, I got a man or I got a girlfriend. When you fuck with that motherfucker for real?
Like that.
Motherfucker don't do nothing for you.
Yeah.
Just pussy or dick, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But it's just the fact that you can post a man crush Monday, woman crush Wednesday. Y'all don't need balance stuff out. Y'all motherfuckers all year, goddamn day.
But me, this is what I think. When you going that way, we ain't gonna go too far on it, but we gonna go it this way too. Transactional dating. I feel like right now the women, cause men, we so superficial, bro. We but check this. We surface value. Now, women transactional dating. I say like, in where you just said, they look at men. Okay, put it like this. Me, you, coach, walk in the club.
Yep.
We see Toe, 4 of her homegirls. Yep. None of us are gonna look and say, I'm not gonna look at you and you're not gonna look at me and say, boy, I wonder who made the most money out of these girls right here. You get what I'm saying? We're not gonna say, I wonder who got the best job. It's a female gonna walk in with her 2 homegirls and us 4 and see us in the section, and maybe 1 or 2 of them might say, hey, whose section they in right now? Hey, I wonder who bottles these is. Hey, what does that nigga do? Yeah. One bitch might say, I wonder what he dropped. Like, that's the type of shit. We so surface value that in a good and bad way, like, we just like the shit and see the shit. The bitch might work at Wendy's drive-thru. We don't know that. I looked up, she was pretty in the red dress. Who that shit is right there? Stan, tap her. Tell her come here right quick. I like it. I love it there. Yeah. Like, we don't have, so the transactional dating is where motherfuckers, like you say, you not even really locked in. Motherfucker dating for security. Motherfucker.
Help. There's help dating.
Motherfucker ain't dating for who they want. Women more than men. I'm not going to say, there's not men because they'll love to jump in. Oh, nigga, whoopty whoop.
No, niggas don't hold shit too.
They don't hold shit too. But for the most, in this day and age, it's transactional dating. Sure. Meaning they're dating who provides the best security, who has the most money, who has the most motion. They're going with that as opposed to who they really fucking like. So now you kind of bouncing around.
I feel like broke niggas, bum ass niggas, the ones that really be on whole shit to me. I think niggas that don't got money be them. It be, and I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say why I say that. Cause niggas that got money,
get it up.
Niggas that got money, or even how do you call middle class nigga? Even a middle class nigga, even if he got money. The whole shit that they could only say about what he doing, it could be like, okay, well, he cheating, or he doing some, you know what I'm saying? He doing shit like that,
okay.
out of the relationship type shit.
Okay.
A nigga that ain't got no bread, the whole shit that he be doing be everyday life shit that be fucking them up. The nigga don't want to get off his ass and go get nothing.
Yeah.
He got his homeboys over there. They playing the game all the time. He cussing our ass out like he brought in bread in the house.
Hold on, coach.
I'm keeping it real. I don't got no respect for them niggas. So I don't
coach.
But I'm being real. It be them niggas.
It be that.
It be them niggas, bro, feeling like you gonna try to tell Shawty all this extra shit. And she busting her ass doing shit for real. I wouldn't give a fuck if she was clocked in at that Wendy's job. Nigga, she at Wendy's doing whoop. You in here trying to run her down like she a fucking dog.
Yeah.
And you ain't even on
nigga,
your
you
won't even sell a sack around this motherfucker for real. And bring in nothing.
Yeah.
But this how you coming, like that's that fuck nigga shit to me for real. That's right. Real fuck nigga shit.
Now, one thing I will definitely say with what you said. I don't think we're making them do certain things, but I do feel as men, we have downgraded our levels and our standards of how we run our programs. Niggas got a lot of whole tendencies right now.
Yeah.
It's a lot of things the women were doing that the men are doing more of. There's a lot more niggas are pillow talking. Talking is much more than they talking more about the business.
Come on, Biz. The nigga I just said something about, the niggas I just explained. Would you call him a king? Be real with yourself. I'm just being real, coming from a man.
Okay, now.
And you a man.
Nah, okay,
the nigga I just explained, that I just said something about. You would call him a king? That's a king?
So I feel like,
and I'm a nigga. That's a king.
But look now,
he don't believe he a king. That's all I'm saying.
So
nigga, you won't pick your own ass up and go out here. Come on, bro. You don't think you him.
Yeah.
You got to see this shit. Got to be in you, not on you. Right. I don't give a fuck what designer clothes I put on. I'm still the same nigga, but booty ass naked. I know who I am. These niggas don't know they kings. They just what you say.
Look,
they don't know this
wait
shit.
A minute,
or they forgot
hold on, wait. I'm gonna counteract this. We started off talking this papoose
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's where we went now. But we
Yeah.
went in there. No, we still in there. We're not getting out of
We
there.
in there.
With the King argument, I feel like Papoose presented himself accordingly.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me speak back and let me, cause sometimes men do whole shit. We elaborating on that, but from what we seen,
he did.
From what we seen, I can't say behind the scenes because if it's behind the scenes, it probably would have been brought to the forefront other than Remy saying what she's saying, and that's two people going through what it. But if he wasn't the right type of man and holding a certain type of, I feel like he presented that shit right and did what he's supposed to do. So it kind of makes, not saying they relationship determine certain shit, but on some observation shit is somebody doing quote unquote all the right things. And the bitch still end up fucking a nigga, a bitch, a whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Goddamn, how do you look at that and say what? I mean, it does make it look like, what, nigga can't do no, I'll be damned if I do, and damned if I motherfucking don't. Not saying your relationship gonna be based off of Papoose and Remy, but.
Let me tell y'all something, bro. Hang it up, Remy. You was washed up when you went down. You washed up already. I'm going to keep this shit out of the way, Buck. I don't want to disrespect this queen, but it's time the truth be told. Let me say what need to be said. Because, see, people don't do their homework. And I've been on this type of shit. First of all, okay, when you was down, the nigga handled the business, whether y'all was down, whoever did, whatever. All we knew is y'all was handling business together. It happened. Okay, you brought your ass back, and I'm going to keep this shit out of the way real with you. If it wasn't for Papoose, nothing was going on for you. You want to know why? The industry tried something for you. And I'm going to put the world back on this because y'all must have forgot. The industry tried something with you, young lady. They tried to get you in the pocket, but it didn't work. You went at who? Nicki Minaj. Did we all forget? Yeah. You went at her. You went at her. Wasn't it, Nicki? Yeah, you tried to beef. You tried to blah, 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 blah.
Come to find out Papoose wrote those bars.
Yeah, didn't work. Okay, that didn't work. So all you had was the last leg that you always had from the jump, bitch, was motherfucking Papoose. Tell me where the cap at, nigga. So stop with your cap ass shit.
I feel like
shit is the truth.
I feel like
those are facts.
They're spilling each other's behind the scenes things, and I feel like it's not. I ain't gonna say upsetting. We don't give a fuck past the show, but I mean in a real way, like it's upsetting because a lot of people view this couple or this situation as like black love. Like they looked at this. All right, everybody said relationship goals. You know how the women go on fucking line and put goals, and they put a fucking couple.
They did it.
And they took Papoose, put him next to her. He was so supportive. He married her. He took care of, they got a child, took care of that, whatever kid shit. So you get what I'm saying? People ran with it, and that's what makes a lot of people quote unquote invested, because it's like niggas really looked at that shit and was like, damn, you know, this is because black men, we get a bad rap. And I want to say that. We get the black men of this and but we showing you someone in real time, documented, that he's standing with his woman, making his wife going by the X, Y, and Z, and then it turned out this way. It just looks like, goddamn, bitch, y'all couldn't give us 5 more summers? Come on now. I mean, y'all
look, bro, they not going to let black love be what it is. I'm telling people that. You want to know why? Because every time I tell people, I say, give me a black couple that y'all know that just lasts like that. You know where they go? The first place they go. Michelle and Woodoo Obama. Obama ain't black. Then they say Swiss Beats and fucking Alicia Keys. Alicia Keys ain't black.
Nah, T.I. and Tiny been longer than Swiss and Alicia. T.I. and Tiny was longer than that. They both niggas. T.I. and Tiny been longer than Swiss and...
Let me tell you something, bro.
That's black love. I'm saying it was some shit going on and some shit happened. But it's black love and they still together.
A lot of shit in the sauce. And you know why they're still together? Because them motherfuckers, they can't go nowhere. Where Till going? I don't give a damn if he the king. Where he going? Where you think Tiny let him go?
Yeah.
And where the fuck she going? I said what I said.
Yeah.
Where you going?
I ain't gonna lie. Not because
I love you, sir.
We was at the session with T.I. and Tiny. A nigga said something wrong in Tiny and wouldn't let her walk through the thing for her to get back.
Come on now.
T.I. cut the whole fucking show off, jumped out in the motherfucking crowd, and told a nigga, hey, sir, Bitch, you know what's going on behind this one, right?
Come on
got
now.
back on stage, got
Come
the mic
on.
and let them know that's my wife.
Yeah, come
if
on.
you see her anywhere, be very respectful
Come
because
on now.
Unc will tear this shit up right
Right.
now about this one right here. So, you know, I feel
Because
like,
that's the leg at this point in their career. That's where it's at.
man, Black Love still exists. It
That's
don't
where
just
it's at
look
with
like
them.
it's not that Brady Bunch shit.
Yeah.
Black Love
There we
exists,
go.
but the Black Love windows might get busted in Black Love. A bitch might get beat up in the parking lot behind Black Love. Somebody mama might have pulled up and snatched the grandkids behind Black.
Right.
Black Love is a little different.
You
might have lost
Go
your
ahead,
food
Fat.
stamp
Go
behind
ahead,
Black
Fat.
Love.
Go ahead, Fat.
Black Love ain't on social media, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Now you
Wait,
hit the
hold on.
point. You hit the point.
Wait a minute. Elaborate on that.
It
What do you
ain't.
mean? What do you
You
mean
just
by
said
that,
that a
Fat?
person would type in goals and they would post this couple.
Yes, that's true.
Now, if you get on their social media page, all you see is the good, the good, the good, the good, the good, the good, the good. Black Love, like you just said, your windows might get busted out, a bitch might get, they don't post that.
Part of it. Okay.
Come on.
So you only seeing what they allow
Come
you
on.
to see.
Come on.
But when you understand love in general, bro, that shit good, that shit bad, that shit
Ugly.
ugly. That
Because
shit
most real
scratched
Black
up.
love out here, say, I'm going to keep this shit 100. Say it's an industry woman and she got a real civilian nigga.
Mhm.
A civilian type nigga.
Oprah, billionaire, Stedman, he's a civilian. Keep going.
I'm saying, how much posting
They
is
really do.
how
Man,
much
they
posting?
better not post that.
Come on.
Oprah get
Come
your
on,
whole
nigga.
page told
Come
how you
on,
post
nigga.
that old
Thank
nigga
you.
on your page
Thank you.
one
And
time.
honey. And the
Post
same
something
thing go
about
with niggas
him
in the
on your
game. A
page.
nigga can be in this game and he could have a civilian chick and he in this industry though. Nigga, and he got real solid Black love with his chick.
Hey, bro.
He ain't posting all that shit.
Bro,
He
it
keeping
ain't-
that sacred. That's
Hey,
his
what
that's
the
his
niggas
piece.
say, it ain't a
It
secret,
ain't for the
it ain't a
world.
secret, it's
Ain't,
private,
it's just
baby.
private,
Nah,
baby.
nah,
This
nah,
ain't
look.
for y'all. This
Nah,
ain't
look.
y'all business.
I'm gonna do something.
You feel me?
Y'all popping it that way, so
That's
I'm gonna
real
get my
nigga
little
spiel.
look. Y'all popping it that way. I'm gonna get my little 3 minutes in. Check this out. Hey, kings, you don't be a king till you get that queen, brother. Don't let them deter you from that beautiful
That's
black
it.
woman.
That's
that
it.
beautiful black woman is what's gonna help you. Now, yes, it's some of them that I know, but we not going to say that they ain't that because these little ratchet assholes out here doing this bullshit.
Yeah, 'cause they
we
doing
not
it.
gonna block
We
them
gonna block
all
them.
off.
Yeah.
It's that
They
you
out
don't-
here.
You turn into a king when you get that queen and having that backbone and that structure. It helps develop you into a different type of man.
You're
to
a
help
different
you,
man.
and different
I don't
type
care
of
what
battery,
no
a battery
niggas-
in your
look,
back
bro,
to help you.
You ain't even no real. I'm saying this, bro. I'm older than 90% of the niggas around me.
Come on.
And I try to give them game, bro. You ain't no man for real till you find her. Not totally.
Right.
I'm telling you, bro, because that's our whole creation.
Yeah.
Is to eventually find our real nigga.
Yeah.
Because she complete us. And a real woman gonna understand that you ain't no you look, bro, it was a reason why they said a man made you an honest woman. That he complete. That's what you here for.
Yeah.
You are a real. You here to complete a man. You here to be that nurturer.
Yeah.
You here to be that comforter. You here to be all that his second
Get
eyes.
this on
You here
camera,
to be
so why we not
to have his
recording?
motherfucking that intuition and all that. You supposed to be his sharpness. You supposed to help sharpen. That's what you here for. You don't complete yourself all that independent ass bitch shit and all that shit y'all be on. Bro, y'all be hurting on the inside. Y'all be trying to make niggas feel like y'all so happy out here living y'all best life. No, the fuck y'all ain't.
Hey,
Y'all
you know
hoes
what's
ain't
crazy
happy.
when you say
It's
that?
time to tell the truth.
Hey, look,
you not
Coach,
happy.
I ain't gonna cut you, right, Coach? Now, with us doing trigger alert.
Shit.
Fat, I'm gonna drop this piece of game. The most independent, got they shit together, all they stuff in order women be the most loneliest. Brother, let me tell you something.
Come on, man.
It be the women
Come
that
on,
got,
man.
they own this. They own
The
that.
loneliest woman,
They
bro.
own
Fuck.
everything they supposed to
Crying on the
have. They
picture.
got their nice condo.
Crying
They
on the
ride
picture.
new model
Every night.
because they lease it every year. They kid, they daughter, they son, everything up to
Cynthia,
par.
man.
Be in that big condo, lonely than a motherfucker, bruh. And I feel like that shit right there it's sad. Because goddamn, you might feel like you got all this shit, but complete. But you not complete until that shit. Men and women, we supposed to build together.
Hey,
Fucking
We
right.
supposed to generational
I
wealth.
love that part. Like, and I'm pretty sure it's very triggering. a lot of niggas don't even want that.
Come
a lot
on,
of
man.
Niggas won't.
Whoa. Whoa, fat. Let me talk for niggas. I know niggas.
Hey,
What do you mean niggas
that
don't
woman
want that?
that you just described.
What do you mean they
And
don't
we
want
talking
it?
about men, kings. A lot of kings don't want that 100% independent woman because he needs the space to still be a man. He needs the space to still be able to provide. Because at the end of the day, bro, we want to do shit like that. If you can do everything for yourself, what the fuck you leaving me room to do? What the fuck is you leaving me room to do, to provide, to give to you, to the knowledge to give? You know it all. You got it all. What am I here for if you can do everything for yourself? What am I here for?
You know what? I'm not gonna lie.
I ain't against her. I love a good little bit of what he just said, because to a certain extent, it do make sense. Because any man has got a real, if he got a woman in his life and he say she real, okay, and he say that's mine, bro, he's so powerful to that woman. Like, he adds so much value to her. It's so much she getting from that nigga. It ain't like he said. It ain't you. She could have a business. She could have money in the bank. She could have her own car. The kids could be straight, all that. But it's something that nigga right there though. Oh yeah, that nigga bring its value still. Cause without him, even though I got all this, without him, this shit wouldn't be like this shit.
Listen, let me tell you something.
It's some women like, I'm telling you, come up, Biz. Let me say that because look, everybody, listen to me. Everybody not our mamas. All today's women ain't our mamas and our big mamas and shit, bro. They not. They ain't come under that same cloth. They ain't come under that same raising. The times changed, but the morals shouldn't have. But in some of this shit, it did. And these motherfuckers out here, just like what you said, it's too many little demons. It's too many motherfucking all this and that going, nigga. That's what's raising them.
Yeah.
I think how many real big mamas out here really giving these girls the sauce.
Yeah.
They raising their daughters, off of their experiences.
Yeah.
Ain't no good niggas out here.
Yeah.
Fuck them niggas, get your bag, girl.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. They raising them like that.
Yeah.
You can't battle that when they raising them to be that way. They telling them this nowadays.
They be raising them confused. Because on one end, you got a motherfucker saying, don't goddamn depend on a nigga for nothing. On the other end, you got a motherfucker saying, you need to get a man that can take care of you. So,
Facts.
like, I be saying motherfuckers be raised confused.
Facts. Because the dads got to think like that too. Like, be very careful when you telling your daughter, get a nigga that gonna take care of you in XYZ, blase, blah.
Look,
because they'll come up thinking
hold on. Coach, I'm
being
right
real,
there.
bro. You got no, I ain't saying don't say it.
No, you right, but you wrong, and I'm gonna tell you where you wrong at respectfully.
Bro, all right.
I'm
ready.
Here you go. The women that have that structure and will wait, through his discipline, diligence, and how he raises them, he doesn't raise them to be independent on anything. The mother.
That's a fact.
Hold on. The
That's
mother.
a fact.
Wait a minute now. That's why we say it's important for this two household shit because it levels out the child. So the mother is gonna do the nurturing and the whoop whoop. This is what they say: daddy's girl, mama's boy. They've been saying this shit before all us was fucking born.
Right.
It's the structure is just like that. So the mama will naturally, for whatever reason, flock to his son, and the daughter will. And as a man, you know how this shit go out here. So you gonna tell your daughter, hey, look, baby, make sure that I need you to go to school. What you want to do? All right, we gonna buy you that. You want to do hair, or we gonna get you a little salon, or you get you a booth. Oh, you want to sell clothes? Hey, get a mama. She want a boutique. We gonna get her some clothes and stuff. Whatever you want to do, we gonna push that on you so that it's the women that don't have that structure. Not saying that there aren't good women that don't come from that.
What you said,
they'll take that as an insult.
Listen, you know why what you said make it right though? Because the guy, the father, that's telling her that is also showing her from his leadership the type of man to be where she could look up to that type. Because a lot of these young ladies nowadays will take that saying the wrong way and be on some shit where I'm only looking for a nigga that can take care of me. And if you can't take care of me, I'm not fucking with you.
Right.
And she'll get on that mindset like, well, I ain't doing X, Y, Z, Z, blah, 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 blah. Like you said, wait a minute, you had all this upkeep going before I met you. Now I'm with you. I gotta take care of 150,000.
Right.
Like you don't even care to do none of this if it ain't coming out my pocket no more.
Right.
Like they take that shit wrong with that money because they get driven by what's going on today. You feel what I'm saying? But like you said, it take the father that's also displaying the leadership of a man.
They need a man that's telling them something that's not trying to fuck on them. All the men that they're dealing with right now, Stan, you know the clip we got that did damn near $1 million, right? What are we talking about? The men right now, from a father perspective, he's going to deliver something to this daughter that no other man can deliver. He's going to deliver something to her that's not based off of them being in a relationship that's sexual.
That's right.
He's just telling her the best benefit for her outside of all of this other shit. This my whole daughter, so I'm going to give you the best knowledge I can give you. It don't got nothing to do. There are a lot of the women that don't have it, it's coming from those type of relationships. So the motives and what it comes from is not pure. It's not actually what you want it to be. It's low-key what benefits me with this situation. So that's what I'm giving her to. Go ahead, Coach.
Good question for you, since we on the topic.
Go ahead.
Have you ever been in a situation where you've been hurt in your life? Have you ever been hurt by a female? Elaborate on it, if you don't mind speaking on it, because you got fans. There's fans tapping in. Like, tell them about it.
I mean, my situation on being hurt.
Hit that like button in chat. Salute everybody out there.
It was some spiteful, vindictive shit, and it was like, real. This was me being immature, bro. Like I was on some shit where I felt like it couldn't happen to me. You know what I mean? Like I felt like
bigger than the program.
Bigger than the program.
You know what I'm saying? So when that shit happened to me, ride away, trash out.
Yeah.
Real quick type shit. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, what I did learn from the situation, other than you not bigger than the program, bro, is like I had big ass communication problems, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like because being raised by a single mother, a lot of the times as being raised by a single mother and she's raising 2 boys, this is my situation. Bro, you're not always allowed to have emotions. She don't want to raise no bitch ass, soft ass.
And that is the truth.
So sometimes and I'm a counselor. You know what I'm saying? So that passion and emotion is already there.
That's how you come.
But I'm not allowed to have it because too much of that at this point in time, I'm a 90s baby. Make you look soft. It don't make you, you know what I mean? I ain't stop all that fucking crying.
Right,
you know type
shit.
It don't make you look the way that they want you to be, or they see you being like, no, I don't need no crybaby ass bullshit.
Bro,
like
when you say that, bro, that make me think about how I got 2 boys, right?
Yeah.
So with them, I was coming that way.
We gotta stop that.
Hold on. I peeped my vibe to go that way.
Yeah.
Then I hit the brakes on that shit.
I was like that.
And pulled off on another exit. I noticed, like, hold on now. You trying to tell these young niggas, these young men, young kids, to carry and conduct themselves a certain type of way that they damn near don't even comprehend.
Bro.
Instead of letting them just be
who they are.
Or now, once you get to a certain age and can get a certain level of comprehension, we gonna be like, hey, bro, tighten up, little nigga.
Tighten up.
But as a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-year-old, I damn near can't tell this young kid that he need to be what you say. I don't want to hear no crying word. Yeah. If he crying right now, I damn near gotta pull up in his chest, bro. What happened? Yeah. Damn, why? What's the going? I can't approach him like, nigga, what the fuck you crying? What you crying about, little nigga? If I even come like that, I can't even chop it up with him to even figure out what the fuck.
I'm gonna tell you what I learned it, bro. I was like that to my sons, and as I got older, I was bad on myself. Like I was bad at myself because, like I always said,
trying to deal with them how you
like,
thought.
Yeah, because it was just the way I was raised. But I thought about it like later on. I remember one day Gabriel had a soccer game, and he good at soccer, and he was playing D. I'll never forget this. And the little boy kicked the ball. He was trying to shoot it, kicked the ball, and Gabriel got in the way of it, and the ball hit him in his face. Bang. But he stopped the goal. But it hit him in his face. Bang. And he was just standing there, and I knew it was hurting. And I could see in him, because I had taught him so much to, like, don't be
Can't let,
tough.
yeah.
So he trying to suck it up, but it was hurting him bad.
Yeah,
that shit was hurting.
Yeah.
And they took a break, I seen him. He was crying. I was like, it's all good. I said, come on.
Yeah.
And they took it. He came to the side. I just grabbed him in. I said, go on and cry. I
Yeah.
said, let it at.
Yeah.
I said, I know that shit hurt. I
Yeah.
told her just like that. I said, I know it hurt. Let it at.
Yeah.
I said, now go in there and get on him.
Do your shit.
And boy, let me tell you something. That nigga won the game.
Yeah.
That nigga won that game, bro. He was the one. He kicked the winning goal to win the game. I was so proud.
And you know what fucked me
but
up?
That day when I learned, bro, it hit me hard. I was like, oh shit.
But that's what
Let
I
that nigga
think
cry,
we was
bro.
taught the wrong. Because what did you initially off your natural reaction? Fat. What's your natural reaction of what's being said? Is nigga nigga I don't want no crybaby shit. Woody woo woo. That's kind of what we was low key taught. So we subliminally, whether we want to think of it or not, we kind of passed that down to the and I caught that with my shit early on some 1-2 shit on trying to tell him, man, what the hell wrong with you? Woody whoop whoop. And I was caught one day
But you know what
him
it is?
looking at me like man, I caught him looking at me like, oh, like what the fuck? And I'm like, oh man, this ain't that.
Look, I'm gonna tell you something. You know what? This why I believe now, and I ain't gonna get here long, just quick. This why I believe now when people told us about generational curses, they wasn't lying, bro. Like, it's things, no disrespect, that we was taught.
That was wrong as a bitch.
But we
wrong
can't,
as a motherfucker.
But we can't blame,
wrong, Stan.
we can't blame mama and daddy. We can't
Because
blame
that's what they was taught.
Because that's why God said it was generational. These things we was taught, they really was wrong, bro. And it take you to get to a certain age
your own kids.
and have your own and
I
all
swear
that to
to God,
realize, bro, like, bro, this shit backwards, nigga. That shit ain't it.
You said some shit too about like single mothers and shit, bro. Like your mama raised you to be the man that she would date.
Facts.
So it's kind of hard to say like, you know what I mean, like give you love or like if your mama only was dealing with niggas that had money, she gonna be on some shit where she's gonna raise you to the point of
you need to be getting
you
money.
need to be getting money.
Yep.
Like she's only gonna raise you and
That's a
teach
fact.
you to be the
That's
nigga
a
that
fact.
she would deal with.
That's a
Now, I'm going to
fact.
say this respectfully.
That's a
I
fact.
disagree, and I'm going to tell you why, though. Mama's boy, daddy's girl. A mama, right, with a son. Say her son is...
Well, say a real mama.
No, just let me go
Say
somewhere.
a real
And if
mama,
I'm
'cause
wrong,
all
no,
mamas
look.
ain't real mamas.
Look.
I done met some boy. I can tell you
I know
right now, boy,
I go,
whoa.
okay, thank you. Go real mama.
When
We're
they
going real
when they
mama
in the
now.
streets and they up here all
Okay.
this and they doing all that, they when they lost biz, he right. When they lost for real, them mamas, he right. But where you finna go, I know you ain't
This
wrong.
what-
Cause when you talking about a real mama, you
Barbara,
ain't wrong.
talk about a real mama. This is why I know it's bullshit. Stan, zoom in. I'm finna tell him real G shit.
Not them club mamas.
No,
You talking about
I
real
ain't going
mama.
them.
Thank you.
This how I know that they not raising them to date a man that they think, or be the man that they would date. Because check this out. Their son, watch me flip the script. Imagine if that be this XYZ. If they had a 20-year-old son,
Right,
it was dating a 29, 30-year-old woman,
right.
that he was paying all of her fucking bills. She was telling him he need to do X, Y, Z, 10 years older.
Yeah.
The mama would be like, who the fuck this
the
bitch
bitch
is
is
paying
paying
with
my
my motherfucking son?
Oh, God.
And she
A
gonna be
real
ready
mama
to
going
go
like that.
around
Yep.
that bitch
Yep.
and get some straightening
Yep.
about
A
that
real
shit.
mama
So
coming
that's
just like
how
that.
I know that they're not just
Shout out to the
raising
real
them for
mamas. I
that.
know a few.
They're selfishly working that move
Yeah.
with whatever that man is.
Yeah.
But if that shit ever came to a man in their life that was loved, that, like I say, no sexual relationship,
Yeah.
meaning it
Yeah.
could have been their
Yeah.
son, it could have been a brother.
Yeah.
A bitch could be playing with her brother, and she find out like she wants you to do what?
Nigga.
You bring your whole check over
Nigga,
here,
a
and you
real
keep
mama
$200
knows
out
shit,
of
nigga.
2,300.
Real mama
and
gonna
she-
tell her son,
What?
that girl right there,
They
no.
fighting that
hey,
bitch, Stan.
Hey, tell it,
Leave
bitch.
alone.
A real mama gonna tell your ass, now that ain't the one.
Bruh,
She gonna say it straight up.
Bruh, that's how I know this
Shit,
shit
bruh.
be capped and watered
Yeah, real
down.
mama gonna tell her
Because
something.
ain't now one of these pay my bill ass bitches,
Yeah.
take care of me assholes, finance my life ass women gonna go for that shit when it come to their fucking son.
Come on.
I don't give a fuck. All that shit they. So that's why I say that to say it's a difference. I think that's the manipulation of whatever man that is. Oh, he'll go for that, so I'll go that way. They not going for that in real life, though.
They'll tell their son don't go out like no goofy, but they'll expect the nigga to be on all that. They'll tell their son, hell no.
Bruh.
Well, you better not be buying that girl all that
They
shit.
will have their daughters and nieces round there trying to put hands and feet on that motherfucking girl behind this young man because they found out that he got a tax return back for $7,600 and he took $500 and gave her $7,000 and he was asking for
all
money.
His sisters,
nigga,
all of them coming over, the cousins, ready to beat her ass.
So that's how I know. That's how I know that's cap.
That's a fact.
So that is just
a real mom.
Mom, sister, daughter, niece, none of their loved ones are going for that bullshit right there without some type of you feel me?
That's real.
Okay, so we bouncing around. We're gonna do one more current event topic, then after that you could give them your instas, whatever you got going to follow. We ain't gonna hold you to one more celebrity topic. Current event shit, then we're gonna do your bop bop bop. One more to go out the way. Skilla Baby, Detroit. Recently, Skilla Baby was shot in his hand, grazed in his head. There was an incident in Detroit. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah. And 42 Dub brought him out with the sling on. And now, the thing what confused so many people is that Skilla Baby don't really, he talk that talking his shit, but he's more of a, he drop a lot of music for females. He has his fan base is more predominantly a female fan base than a man. What did you hear first thing when you say, damn, Skilla Baby was in the hood in Detroit and niggas got it went there?
To be honest, bro, this coming from me, a nigga that be in Michigan, bro.
Type shit.
Like, it's niggas in that joint that might look like they ain't about it, and they about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like he linked with Sada just because he a dope artist. I feel like it was some probably some street shit.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, I feel like you can't judge a book by its cover at this point. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what type of music he make.
And either that or he fucked one of them niggas bitches out there. That's all that went down. That nigga probably hit a nigga bitch. That's what's going on in the game nowadays. I don't know why niggas ain't woke up to that. These niggas in this business is tender about these bitches. And niggas need to just call it what it is. Niggas in this industry is tender as fuck about these female bro. And one thing y'all want to learn. So you telling me that Skilla done hit a nigga, hit a man, somebody's baby mama and or girlfriend or wife / I'm sure.
And it was, I don't know behind the scenes. I just seen what,
ladies,
I don't know.
Even if it is, like I said, I'm not going to get away from what he said.
Okay.
That's why I said it's either or. It's either, don't judge the book by the nigga cover. I'm sure the nigga do what he do. Like he
come
said,
from the D. Them boys, they own what they own.
But you got
just started popping like a year and a half,
come on,
2 years ago. So
yeah.
like he could have been in the street.
And he probably found the lane with the females and decided, okay,
might
let me
have
go
been
this
on other
route.
shit prior to.
Yeah, thank you.
He got his concert sang R&B songs with bitches and shit, bro.
Come on, man.
And then, like I said, like you said, he just could have hit a nigga John.
Hit a nigga John out
there
there easy.
Niggas out there didn't be hiding either, bro. You know what I mean? Look at Dog. Dog had the camouflage thing. You knew it was Dog. They won't nobody else but him.
Come on, man.
Like, niggas ain't out this bitch hiding and goddamn, no. It is what it is.
Some of these niggas ain't riding with security. They feeling like they good where they at. You know how these niggas, some of these niggas moving like that.
That's the only thing that I say. I don't like the fact that you is this caliber of nigga.
For real.
Thugging in your hood or your city.
Okay, I'll go with you that one. Flip it. AB, he went to the shit with AB went to do his shit. You know what I'm talking about? At Aiden Ross shit, the boxing shit.
Yeah.
AB is a person that is well known as a Hall of Fame receiver in the whoop-de-whoop. He was out there doing his 1-2 shit. And he got in some shit because of X, Y, and Z, whatever. So how do you feel with the niggas who they are known and they are what, you get what I'm saying, and they still, it went like how it went for him when you seen situations like that, how you coming?
don't know the entire situation, but I feel like for real, bro.
Niggas tried to clip his jewelry out there. He was out to that event, and niggas seen him out there and tried.
Just because you celebrity status that they can take your temperature or they can press you and you ain't gonna do shit about it. Look at Cam Newton situation.
Yeah, he dragged them little young niggas
Yeah.
right, bro. He turned them niggas every way, but he
Yeah.
had one of them little niggas. He
So look at Cam Newton situation.
Shout out to the
right?
Carolinas.
I feel like sometimes,
Cam was not playing with a nigga.
I feel like sometimes niggas gotta show.
You might gotta show a nigga how you coming.
Nigga, bro. Like, don't think cause a nigga got this money or whatever the case is that shit sweet over here, bro.
Yeah.
Like it ain't that. You know
But at the same time, y'all niggas is when y'all reach a certain caliber, stop sitting around here acting like y'all still who y'all are. Nigga, get you some security, nigga.
Yeah.
Let's stop with this stupid, goofy ass move.
It's kind of hard because that was something that he was doing for the community.
No, that's different.
So
No, I'm going AB. I'm going AB. You
AB,
right on
yeah,
that.
but
Yeah.
But I'm saying AB.
AB situation, it's like,
on,
nah, bro, like everything ain't sweet, bro. I be seeing a lot of celebrities talking about
They acting like niggas ain't hungry out here.
like,
Niggas ain't going through
bro,
shit.
I'm out this bitch, no security, goddamn, I'm out this bitch thugging. I ain't worried about
You out of
shit.
bounds right
Nah,
now.
bro,
You out of bounds.
you
You out of bounds right
doing
now.
that? They do that shit behind pride because they don't want other motherfuckers to feel like they scared. Nigga, this ain't about you being scared. You are an investment. You
Right,
should know you an
so
investment. Protect your investment. Protect your
Now-
brand.
Niggas dead behind pride, niggas in jail behind
Come on,
pride.
bro.
That pride of motherfuckers.
Pride, bro.
Now, what do you feel with the artists and so forth? Me with AB, not to keep going. AB, I think he fucked up, and I'm gonna take a different lane on it. I said this the other day when I was with Tippy Toe. Shout out my boy Tippy Toe. Every Tuesday we got a new show. I think what AB fucked up at, and I'm gonna keep it respectful, a lot of disrespect towards Deion Sanders and his sons.
Yep.
He's been online. I don't know what gripe he got with him behind the scenes or whatever, but if you in the sports, you know.
Yep.
He's been kind of talking a little crazy about Deion,
Extra.
Shador, and Shiloh, you know. And he used to work him out. Shiloh, he used to have him. So I don't know where the disconnect, what happened.
Charlotte fried his ass on video.
I think that there are people out there, and I'm not gonna put nobody's name on nothing, but there are people out there that felt like he was doing too much, talking down
Acting like
on
he
Deion
bigger
and
than the
his-
program.
and
nigga, this Deion Sanders.
And it was niggas out here.
Stop playing.
It was people out here.
Coach Prime.
I'm not gonna put no name on it, but it's documented of saying there was people out here saying, "Hey, bruh, I'm gonna let you know this. You could be A, B, C, B, 3D, bop, bop,
Come
bop.
on, bruh.
But what I'm gonna let you know is all that popping it about Deion and his family.
You ain't
we
him,
ain't
nigga.
doing
No.
that one.
You
And a
ain't- you
nigga
ain't
let
him.
it be
You ain't
known,
got no
hey,
stain in this
fam,
shit for real, bro. Don't
I'll
do that.
make it a little uncomfortable down there in Dave for you and make you relocate that
Cash
shit
yours.
if you keep
popping
doing
the
that.
lip. That's why I said,
talking about,
bro, you
bro.
ain't got no stain in this shit, bro. Don't do that.
And
You
I
not
feel
one of
like
them.
not even Deion ain't even somebody that would have to say, "Hey man, X, Y, Z." But I think the love that because
That's
behind
what
the
it
scenes,
is, Biz.
Deion has steered a lot of young black men straight to the league. He's gave a lot of these young men all the way when he was at the black college, JSU, back to Colorado. He's took a lot of young men and steered them even prior to that right
on,
into
bro.
the league. So it's a lot of people that have a lot of love.
They
for him.
love that nigga.
So you just out here popping
you
it
can't
about
be,
him
and you
his
not
family.
bigger than the program,
No,
bro.
you're
You a nigga that got a little money. You good, you got a little clout because you good at what you do, but bro,
Right.
you ain't there, you ain't him.
Yeah.
You ain't him. Now this is
Yeah.
Prime.
Yeah,
This is Coach Prime.
yeah.
Don't act like you like that's the program. Don't get bigger. You ain't bigger than the program. You trying to disrespect and send threats at a nigga family that
Yeah.
doesn't help. Plenty and thousands of families.
Yeah, okay,
Nigga,
now.
somebody will let your ass
There's
have it.
and I feel like Deion ain't even the type of person that has to
Nah,
say
he ain't
X,
gotta
Y.
do nothing.
It's the people around that have love that'll
Hey.
be like, bro, you see this little
That's
shit?
like
They ain't
soldiers,
gonna
bro.
go to see
You
Deion.
can't control.
Deion.
You can't control all your
Yeah,
soldiers.
yeah.
You got some soldiers that's right there or in your face, and you can tell them, "Hey, nah, we ain't doing none of that goofy shit. Ain't no move." Nigga, you might have some soldiers that's out here in Massachusetts though that you don't know about, nigga, and they stepping.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can't control them niggas.
And they gonna let
ain't
you
got-
know
yeah,
what
gonna
they
let you
did
know what
after they
after.
did the
Yeah,
shit.
we handled that, my nigga. Good shit. Keep doing your thing. You
So
like what
I
the
think
fuck?
with AB, that's where he got caught up a little bit is that the above the program shit and just talking recklessly, and people not really knowing what the issue is or why you going so hard at Dion out the blue, but motherfucker like, bro, you gonna have to hold that down,
Yeah,
or
you
this shit'll go left if you keep
Real
pressing that
quick.
issue. So Fats, we ain't gonna keep holding you here. Please tell them the latest project single that you're doing, beat wise, and how to follow your game if they want to tap in with what you got going.
Oh man, so the latest project that, like I said, I'm going for July,
Okay.
sometime in July, but I'm all in. Man.
All in volume
all
one.
in the mixtape, man. You know what I mean? Produced, entire mixtape produced by me.
Okay.
Single that I'm pushing right now is goddamn. It's just called Damn.
Okay.
Damn, that be hard too. Y'all finna love that
I've been
motherfucker.
pushing the whole time.
So can they follow you? Can they get the music on Spotify?
So what's crazy is the blueprint for this junk is, bro, we just gonna flood them with content.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Then I'm gonna throw that bitch up out there. But in the other music, man, just type in Fatzo, Apple Music, all you got down, your music platform.
Yes.
Instagram at @IM_Fatzo, that's FATZO.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Snapchat, I be Fatzo. Twitter, I am Fatzo. You know what I mean?
And when I'm ready, when I'm gonna let y'all know too, when bookings features, we're gonna be ready as soon as we drop.
Yeah.
When we drop the single officially,
Yeah.
that's when, you know what I'm saying, we get the motion going on the single. I'm gonna be all the way open for features and bookings for Fatzo. So y'all get ready for that. Just stay tuned. Be looking at the page. If anybody want to get at it right now, just get at me ASAP.
Blue.
Get at me
And,
ASAP.
and Fatzo, I'm gonna give you your props on this. I'm gonna give you your flowers on this tip, meaning that what you doing as far as taking control of your situation, not putting it in somebody else's hand, investing within yourself, not necessarily hoping that it'll come through and somebody come knock on your door. What you're doing is going to lead you in the right direction as long as you keep your mind open to new things, new opportunities, new shit that come along the way that you not like turning down, but it's just along your journey and you're willing to work and move with it. Brother, with the mind state and what you got going on, you definitely gonna go far in this business. It could be as a producer, as a rapper, whatever, but the hustlers always end up on top. So when you approach it that way right there, it always works out. So I love what you got going, bro. I've been talking about you, but to see you now and talk to you and get your energy and see how you kicking your game, you definitely, it's a place for you within this business, in this industry. Just keep doing what you're doing. And just don't limit yourself on any level of what you got going. You know what I'm saying? Cheap shit, real nigga shit. Okay, now make sure you follow me on all platforms. My name is Bizzjustchill, Bizz, just chill, no underscores, no spaces. This whole shit was filmed and recorded by Stan the Man. Make sure you follow him on all platforms for all of your podcast, film, and TV needs. You can follow him at The Real Stan the Man, DAREALSTAN, Stan the Man, DAMAN. Make sure you tap in with his game. Salute to everybody out there that supported us from the page. Salute to everybody on the book. Salute to everybody on Instagram, Kick, Twitch, however you tap